The devaluation phase with a covert narcissist is significantly more subtle and feels more like you can't get anything right than outright abuse. They devalue you in subtle ways. You feel insecure, but you're not sure why. You can't get anything right, but you're not sure why. They ask you to jump this high, and when you do it, they tell you that they asked you to jump this high. The goalposts continually move. They're hypercritical of everyday things, like how clean the house is, the way that you do the dishes, the way that your car looks. They compare you to other men or women in a subtle way. They cultivate this insecurity, the feeling that you're not quite up to scratch, that you're not quite meeting their standards, and then attack you for being insecure and criticize you and tell you you need to be more confident. They give you backhanded compliments. They make jokes about you. They use passive aggression, the silent treatment. They stonewall. You get punished in subtle ways if you don't do what they want, like if you go out with your friends or family. But none of these offenses are overt or obvious. And for that reason, a lot of people struggle to recognize it and name it as psychological or emotional abuse. They triangulate you with others, talk badly about you behind your back, turn friends or family against you, or try to turn you against them. They isolate you, again, in a subtle way, by punishing you covertly when you have interaction with outsiders. They sabotage your relationships instead of outright telling you that you can't see your friends or family. They tell you that their bad behavior, even their moods, are your fault. If you hadn't done that, they wouldn't have done this. They weaponize fear, obligation, and guilt. They manipulate you with these things. They play the victim. They cite childhood trauma or their crazy ex. They're resentful when you're sick and they have to help you, and they guilt you, potentially instead of outright not helping you. They minimize their own behavior and the effect that it has on you while exaggerating yours. It's constant, insidious, underhanded insinuations. The covert narcissist is so damaging because their covert abuse and devaluation sneaks up on you. They weaponize your empathy. They tie you up with your own good character. They cry to get what they want. They berate themselves. I'm such a terrible person. I'm a monster. I don't deserve you. To get attention, so that you will argue against it. The covert narcissist is so dangerous because it takes so long for you to catch on to their game. They are so self-serving, egocentric, and self-obsessed, but they pretend to be the opposite. In fact, according to them, you're the problem. You're selfish. You only care about your needs. You're only out for yourself. It's you. You're the problem, not them. Drop a comment if you've experienced this and any that I've missed. And also jump across and follow me on YouTube, Claire Auden. I'm a narcissistic abuse educator and a narcissistic relationship recovery coach, and you can book a session with me through the link in my bio.